Oh my God. Jesus
It sounds
Christ.
like what? It sounds
what?
like
Not those two things. What the is wrong with you?
what? Nobody's listening, right? Hi, Andy.
Hello.
So excited to chat with you for an hour so no one's listening.
Yes.
Is anyone listening?
Oh, yeah. This is Kennedy Wu on Spotify. But Kennedy was part of a chorus of people that commented this past week.
Oh, yeah.
All over the Instagram, all over the YouTubes,
Don't say the. You sound so old.
what else? The
TikTok,
Spotify, the
Stop.
Apple,
Okay,
all of it.
gross.
Because last week we were talking about you can do this like really disgusting thing where you can close your
It's
nostrils.
not disgusting. It's incredibly useful.
Without using your fingers. And it turns out maybe like half of people can do it. Who knows? But a lot of people can do it.
Well, I think we confirmed that has been no study. I mean, we confirmed in the sense that I Googled it, and the 2 seconds I took to look at it seemed like there was no study done to see how many people can do this, can't. Now, it kind of went viral on Instagram, I guess. It has almost 1 million or something.
Okay.
And the response was so interesting. It does seem like it's probably about half in terms of who responded, but who knows what that means.
But people responding that can do it are probably like, I can do this.
A lot of I can do this, I assumed everyone could, which was where I was coming from.
Yeah.
A bunch of people going, everyone can do this. And it's like, you're missing the point here.
Yeah.
Clearly,
no, they can't.
that's not true. Some people say you can learn it.
I don't believe that.
And a lot of people going, what the fuck are you guys talking about?
So this is what Kennedy Wu said. I can do this. I have 2 Great Danes and their poo is ridiculous. Ick. Feeding them raw is even worse. Gag me with a spoon. Survival of the smartest, baby.
Feeding them raw?
Mm-hmm.
What's that mean?
I think raw food.
Raw food?
If any dog's eating raw food, it's Great Danes. You know, they probably eat whatever the fuck they
Was
want.
she going out and snaring a hare and then like bringing it back and skinning it and throwing a hair body at?
Hey. That's way too far. I mean, maybe that's plausible, but like what? I'm just imagining like some raw meat that they got at the grocery store. Now we're killing bunny rabbits?
Is dog food raw?
Sometimes,
Canned,
I guess.
Or is it cooked?
In the can, is it raw?
Yeah.
I don't know. Is the cat food raw?
I don't know.
I sometimes wonder about that. Will you Google that real quick? Is pet food raw? It's probably cooked.
Most pet food is not raw.
It would be too germy, probably. Like,
yeah,
salmonella and stuff.
I don't know. So, okay, well.
Think of how much raw meat that is for Great Danes.
That's a lot. Well, we're assuming meat. Does she mean carrots or something?
And what's gag me with a spoon? I know that's an expression, right? But
I said that probably so many times in the 80s. That was one of those.
As a little girl?
Like Cool Beans. Yeah. Gag me with a spoon. Yes.
It sounds.
Sexual?
God, you got to get your head out of the
You're going, what am I supposed to get to?
You really have to
Are
get your head out of it.
you talking about eating disorder?
Oh my God. Jesus Christ.
It sounds like what? It sounds like...
What? Not those two things. What the fuck is wrong with you?
What?
It sounds confusing to me because if you're gagging me with a spoon, you are gagging and you are throwing up. But why would you do that to yourself if in this context? Do you see what I'm saying?
The situation is gagging her with a spoon.
It doesn't
well,
make sense
it's a phrase that was used frequently, I want to say, in the late 80s. Let's look that up.
Okay, look up gag me with a spoon.
We have fun. We have fun. Let's see. It's an iconic phrase.
Is this in the AI
yes,
thing?
From the 1980s Valley Girl slang originating in California's own San Fernando Valley.
Oh, it probably does have bad origins.
Used to express extreme disgust or that something is totally gross or unpleasant, popularized by teens and featured in Frank Zappa's hit song Valley Girl.
But like, what is the origin? Is it dark?
It's just...
Because if you're saying it's like Valley Girls... Oh, I'm so exhausting. Oh, new year, not a new Andy.
Oh,
There we go. See, I'm thinking, is it sort of dark, like wife beater, like for
no,
a
it's
tank
like
top?
a bulimia thing.
That's exactly what I was just saying.
I know. I'm the one who brought that up initially.
No, you did and you didn't. You did.
Yes,
That's
I
where your
did.
gutter mind was going.
No,
but now
I did. I absolutely
okay,
did.
Continue.
Okay.
Let's agree to
I
that.
don't want to fight.
Let's agree
I
to
don't
agree.
Want to fight this early into
Let's
the year.
agree to agree. We're both sort of right.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hey, agree to agree.
Yeah.
The origins derive from the practice of forcing oneself to vomit, a typical trait of bulimia. Now, this comes from English Language and Usage Stack Exchange, so I don't know.
I mean, that's probably way more reliable than Google AI summary, you know?
Yeah. Look for how to identify symptoms of bulimia.
No.
Look for evidence.
Abort. That's not, no.
Wait, can I just read this one thing?
It's not
and
funny.
I say this as someone who suffered from an eating disorder and knows how horrific it is. So this is like if you're concerned that your teen has an eating disorder. This is from quite a while ago, 2011. Look for evidence of laxatives. Terrible. They also purged by sticking their fingers or other objects down their throat. Look for the presence of spoons in the bathroom.
Okay.
That just seems so random to me. Like, oh no, there's a spoon.
Jesus Christ. I am officially apologizing to like anyone going through this, anyone that did go through this.
It's horrible. Of course.
And if there's a spoon.
Andy, sometimes things that are horrible, like there's also an absurdity to it that's kind of comical. You know, that's like a lot of comedy is found in, as you know, as we've established, I have a dark sense of humor.
Really?
Okay. Anyway, so raw diets for dogs and cats, not totally recommended.
I wish she would have said what the dogs' names are. If you got 2 Great Danes, you better have some fucking banging names for them. You know what I mean?
Oh.
Hansel and Gretel?
You know, remember our neighbors who had...
Yeah, Bradley Cooper.
The gayest dog names ever.
Bradley
and Cooper.
It's pretty good. And this was...
a gay couple, a very attractive gay couple.
I was going to say this was... This was 10 years ago when Bradley Cooper was really in the zeitgeist.
Oh, yeah. Have you...
he still is, but in a different way. He's aging, like, I think it's cool. He's becoming a director and stuff. I like the arc of his career. Do I like the movies he's done? I don't really know. I don't really have an opinion.
I'd like to take a moment just because we do this so often for women. I'm not thrilled with the work he's had done.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I don't really judge people like that, so I'm not going to take that moment with you.
This episode should just be called, like...
Andy's woke.
No, like throwing Elizabeth under the bus. Is that something I can say? Throwing under the bus? I don't know. Expression.
Why don't you Google it to see how offensive you can make it right now?
Okay. Betray or sacrifice. Yep. We know that. Okay.
Okay. Can we talk about our flight real quick? Because we went on vacation to Mexico and I had a couple crazy takeaways. Not crazy, but that I wanted to talk to you about. Number one, you took some drugs to calm yourself and it seemed like they work. Although on the first flight, every time I looked at you, you looked like a crazy person. You looked like...
What?
Yeah. Oh my God, you don't even remember this. I asked you after the flight, like, are you okay? I thought you were freaking out. And you're like, no, I was fine. You looked slightly sedated, but also like angry and a little scared. And you had a mask on too. So it was really hard to get a read.
Yeah. How do you even know?
It was in the eyes. Yeah. It was in the eyes.
Interesting. I mean, listen, I took a drug. I don't want to say the name of it, but what I will say is it was featured, I believe, in The White Lotus. Do you remember?
No.
The season where she was taking a drug, the wife, and then the husband who had the financial issues was like, started taking them. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Whatever.
Yeah. Parker Posey's drugs.
Yes.
Lorazepam.
Great. There you have it. Anyway, I took it and I was hoping it would just like my issue is multi-layered. One is the anticipation of the trip is stressful.
Mm-hmm.
Like, that's almost the worst part. And it's so stupid because I know it's like everything's fine. I have no control over anything. But yet I like don't sleep very well the few nights leading up to it.
Yeah, it's pathetic.
This is a 2.5-hour flight.
Yeah.
Like, get your shit together, Elizabeth.
Such a lack of character, yeah.
Just get it out now. Okay, so I was hoping this was going to be like the magic bullet, and I was actually hoping I would be way more sedated.
Oh, okay.
I took it a few nights before the flight to just kind of see how it went, as my doctor suggested. Take one just to see like how it affects you so that there are no surprises at altitude.
Yeah.
And it doesn't really knock me out at all. I'm just kind of like it. I guess I just feel a little bit more chill, but I will say it definitely a huge improvement for me. But I still was like nervous at times on the flight. And
okay, that was my main question. Like, okay, on a scale of 1 to 10, and let's say 10 is your usual amount of anxiety. I'm not saying you're like at a 10, but just 10's your typical. Where between 1 and 10, 1 being nothing, were you on this flight?
Probably 5.
That's great.
It
if
is
it
great.
halved your situation.
Yes.
That's awesome.
Did you think like the flight there was a little bumpy at all, or was it totally fine?
I feel like we had bumps both ways. Maybe the way there was a little worse.
Maybe, yeah. But
not too bad.
Okay. Because I can't even gauge. I'm like, is this something that would have sent me like over the edge before?
No, I don't think we had anything like that.
Okay, great.
Yeah. So that was my interpretation of you.
Now, can I say something about this drug?
Yeah.
I do think,
Mama
look at me crossing my arms. No, I've had drugs before that I like would love to get my paws on for that and for everything. I don't know if it's Oxy or I don't know what it is, but I've had a drug before in my system that I really enjoyed.
Mm-hmm.
This isn't like that for me, which is of course disappointing because I would love to like not only feel less stressed, but actually kind of feel good.
Oh yeah, you want to enjoy. You're asking for too much.
I want to be high is what I want. And then the next day on this drug, it's like I'm feeling the anxiety.
Oh,
like,
I'm getting that from you right now, for sure.
Well, no, you're not joking. I
am joking, but I guess I'm not.
Like our first day in Mexico, and I noticed this when I took it at home. The next day, I was like, I'm feeling like extra anxious.
It's kind of like a come down from if you drink too much or do cocaine or whatever. Yeah.
Yes, and in this case, it's an anxiety feeling.
Got it.
So I have that right now.
Okay. Well, I'm glad you did better though. Are you going to do it again for your next flight?
Yeah.
Okay, great.
I might ask my doctor if I can do more.
Well, I think you can because you only did half of what he told you to do.
Yeah.
So you don't need permission to do a whole.
Okay.
I'm giving you that.
Thanks.
So there were 2 things that I clocked on the way there.
Okay.
One, we flew United. And did you watch the safety video?
No.
Okay. Well, that's great. But it's a good point. No one really watches the safety video, right? And I think it seems like, what did we fly to France earlier? Was it Delta? I think it was Delta.
No, Delta's the one that we got on the plane, the computer stopped working and we got off the plane and then, which was so stressful. Then we waited 2 days at the airport hotel and then we got on Air France, which was wonderful.
Great. Okay. And was Air France the one? Yes. Okay. This makes so much sense. The Air France safety video / intro video was very stylized.
Like artistic.
Very French. Very arty. And I think they were maybe celebrating an anniversary or something because it went through like decades.
Yes.
That might also be Delta. My point is, all of these, it seems like there's like a one-upping thing going on in the airline video like safety thing where they're all getting really arty. So the United one was based off like a Rube Goldberg marble rolling through the thing. And it was very arty, very well done. But I was like, if I was an alien, and you put me on this plane, I would not know what you're telling me to do in case of an emergency.
Right. It's getting too far.
It was over the top and I think reckless. And like, I know you're trying to be arty and new, but there's a time and a place for that. And the safety video is not that. And I want to say that.
This is where the like red tape of life gets in the way where they have to do a video because of lawsuits. Okay. They have to do a video so that if there's a water landing, they can say, hey, we told all you motherfuckers what to do in that video that you watched with the marble, remember?
But now there's going to be a lawsuit because of the marble.
Well, I don't know. I don't know if they can, quantify how far off message the video is allowed to be or not be.
Yeah.
But also no one watches the video,
But this is why no one watches the video. A lot of people have flown before, right? But guess what? For every flight that you're on, there are people that have never flown before that are going to be glued to the flight attendant doing the safety thing and reading the booklet and watching the video. And I think if your video's too arty for those people, they're not going to know what to do.
Okay. Good message heard. Listen, I wanted to know our flight back. The flight attendant who was doing the messaging seemed really adamant. I'm like, what happened to her in the past year?
Okay.
Because she, every time she got on that speaker, mentioned, in the case of an evacuation, do not bring your bags.
Oh, you want to know why? Because people are fucking dumb. Have you seen the videos of people emergency landing, bringing their shit? It's a fucking nightmare.
Oh, no.
Think about how long it takes us to just deplane the plane.
So you're like her. I'm like...
No, she must have experienced it, and it must be like people are going to die because you need your fucking laptop?
Oh,
I'm
I know.
sorry.
That's so awful.
You don't mean that when
I
you say
do.
no, you
I
don't.
do. Yes,
If I was to rewind this tape and show it to like an FBI specialist, they would be like, she did not mean that.
I absolutely do. Like, leave your fucking bag, or it's on your conscience. If there are two people who died who didn't get off,
but those people
and you brought your bag, guess what?
Those people don't care though.
Oh my gosh.
All right, so I want to talk about a flight attendant on the way there.
Okay.
Okay, that made an announcement.
We're not even in Mexico yet. We have so much to talk about.
Well, the trip was nice. I don't know if there's anything to talk about. It was a lovely trip.
I have some stuff.
Okay. When we landed, all right, I don't think I've ever quite heard this landing message before. I texted my flight buddy, pilot buddy.
Okay, I was like, who's your fucking flight buddy?
Oh, that I met on the flight. No, and I haven't heard back from him, but I cannot wait to see if he has thoughts, if there's anything. I wrote it down verbatim, what she said. And I think I know which flight attendant it was, too, which I'll describe her afterwards. But we hit the ground, and she said, and with that nice landing, we'd like to welcome you to Puerto Vallarta.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I remember that. That was nice.
Yeah. Now, I think there's a lot to be learned from that sentence.
Okay.
A lot. I think it is abundantly clear that she is fucking the pilot.
What?
And with that nice landing.
Maybe.
Welcome to Puerto Vallarta.
Or maybe she knows that coming in there, sometimes the landings are a little rough, or she had a rougher one that morning or something. This is your cue to go. I bet she did have a rougher one that morning.
Now, she said it. There was a tone in the voice that I can
just
imagine
sweet.
her
She's
standing behind him, giving him a little shoulder massage as she says it. And now the flight attendant, I think it was, that I don't know if you remember this. There was one flight attendant. She was a middle-aged woman, but she was rocking like bedazzled flare, like some sort of like long chain that came down that was like...
This was like 17 pina coladas ago. I don't remember the flight attendant.
Fair enough. So you don't think there's any subtext to that?
I didn't. I thought it was just, this is a festive flight. Okay, it was a small plane. There was hardly any of us on it. There were probably 27 people on that flight.
You were flying private?
No.
No, it was a normal... What are you talking about? It was a normal plane.
There was multiple empty rows.
But that doesn't change the size of the plane.
I'm saying there weren't that many people on it.
You said it was a small plane. If I was to rewind that.
It was a small plane.
No, it was, we had
It's a smallish plane.
We had 3 people on each side.
Do you think our flight back was a smaller plane?
It was probably the same size plane.
It's a small plane. It's like, for a commercial flight, that's a small plane. It's not like a little, what are those called? Island hoppers?
Puddle jumpers?
Puddle jumpers. But it is like, it's is probably one of the smaller domestic planes you'd be getting on.
I cannot agree on this with you.
There are probably 40 rows.
Total?
Yeah.
And they're 3x3.
Yeah. Okay. Anyway, there weren't that. God, what is wrong
You
with
were
that?
making it sound like a regional jet, and it was not.
Oh, I think it was a regional jet. Okay.
Nope.
Okay.
Come on.
Anyway, I think it was festive. Everyone's going to Mexico. They're ready to have some fun. And so it's like, yay, we did it.
I think they're boning, but
Okay.
That's all my flight stuff I want to go over with you. And there will be an update when I hear from my pilot. And let's just let him settle this. You know what I mean? He will be the word, if I'm right or wrong. And I didn't say I think they're having sex. I just said,
tell me what your text said exactly.
I can't look it up on this iPad, unfortunately. It was when I hear back from him, I'll let you know.
Okay.
Great. This show is supported by Quince. Starting the year with a wardrobe refresh, Quince has you covered with luxe essentials that feel effortless and look polished. They're perfect for layering, mixing, and building a wardrobe that lasts. Their versatile styles make it easy to reach them day after day. So Quince has all the staples covered, like this 100% organic cotton Oxford shirt that I'm rocking.
You're looking good. I really like it. I really like the fit on you. I know.
Their fits fit me, which is nice for a change.
Their fits fit.
They also have like fancy stuff like Mongolian cashmere sweaters that feel like designer pieces without the markup. To perfectly cut denim, I'm actually wearing the Warren Stretch Relax straight jeans right now, which I don't know if you can see, but they are very comfortable.
I just love Quince. I mean, I just love all of their products. There's not been a miss yet. And I've been essentially shopping with them basically for the last 6 months.
We just got back from vacation. We went to Mexico and I was rocking my linen shirt and shorts, which you do on vacation.
Yes, you do.
If you want to refresh your wardrobe with Quince, don't wait. Go to quince.com/NLR for free shipping on your order and 365-day returns. Now available in Canada too. Are you listening up there? So that's Quince, QUINCE.com/NLR to get free shipping and 365-day returns.
Quince.com/NLR. So we get to Mexico. Super annoying getting into Mexico, I will say.
Why?
That long line.
Oh, was the customs line too long for you? The only reason it was annoying is because we got in the wrong line at first, or we didn't think we needed to get in the line.
We always do that. We find the wrong line to get in.
Yeah.
It's like a skill.
Yeah.
Anyway, whatever.
We got through it.
We get to our gorgeous hotel. I mean, the hotel we were staying in was an all-inclusive. Now, I don't want to say which one because I don't have all nice things to say about it. But I'll find a way to complain.
Yeah.
You know I will.
Yeah.
But definitely,
We've never done that. Ever.
This all-inclusive.
And we've never been on a cruise either. So this was truly our first time with an all-inclusive situation.
Okay. How weird was it? Like ordering food and stuff and not paying for it. And it really fucked up my like how to order calibration. And I was like, how do they keep track of it? Like, does each person get a starter and a main? But the truth is they don't really keep track of it, I don't think. Unless you're going in and like saying, I want one of everything on the menu. But it seemed like it was pretty much just you get whatever you want.
Now, let me ask you this, because we met up with some friends down there.
Yeah.
And so there were a couple nights we all went out to dinner. And so whether it was like 8 to 10 people, 9 people. And
you nailed it.
And they made the reservation, right?
Yeah.
And so at the end, you do get like a bill that you sign.
Yeah.
Right? But that was for 9 people that they're signing. I was like, well, how does that factor in? Like, had they told them that we're...
Yes.
Okay, got it. But, you know, it is interesting, like, of talking about how they're keeping track of everything. But this is my thought, this all-inclusive thing. They've run the numbers on this, and they're the ones pulling one on us. Like, they're making out great.
Yeah. And it was incredible. I mean, the benefits to that were like, you didn't have to worry about it. You know, like when we went to Hawaii, that was an expensive trip. It is stressful at the end of every meal, seeing the bill and being like, holy shit.
Yeah. And if you're at the pool and you're like, I think I want a pina colada, and you know that it's going to be $20. It's like, you're not going to get the second one.
Yes. And also, this is such a small thing, but not having the hassle of being like, here's my room number. I'm signing for everything. Like at the pool, you just order the drink and the drink shows up.
Yeah, that's
kind of
true.
great.
Yeah.
So this was, and the pools were amazing. The beach was great, although I maintain my like whole thing about Florida beaches are the best.
Yeah. This was a Pacific Coast beach.
Yes, it was. But
let me piggyback on the pools. Maybe my most favorite pools I've ever been in at a resort. Really well done.
And you know why?
Infinity over infinity over infinity over the beach.
And no deep end. Because you don't fucking need it.
You want to chill.
There's like the top pool, I think, went up to 3 feet, which is great for kids.
I think it was less than that. I think it was 2 something.
And then, 2 feet.
I don't want to be this guy, but I can tell you what they all were. The top one was 2.5 something feet.
The top pool?
Yeah, the top pool.
You mean the kid pool?
This is too much in the weeds. It's way too much in the weeds.
Whatever.
But anyway. I'm so right in all of it. Go on. But the main adult pools were, like 3.5 feet.
4 feet. So that the kids, our kids at least, are big enough that they could touch the bottom. One of our kids is totally swim safe 100%, but the other one still got eyes on them. So
yeah.
Anyway, it was great. Now, one thing I realized is, the rooms were incredible.
Incredible.
Maybe my favorite hotel room outside of I didn't think the beds were that comfortable, but style and make of the rooms, they were all suites. It was great. Not enough hooks for towels.
1 hook for towels. 1.
And also, I wish hotels at beaches and resorts would factor in having a place for you to kind of put all of your wet stuff. You're going to want to hang those in a shower.
Why not have a dry rack in the closet that you can pull out? No hooks for the towels. Unfucking believable. Unreal.
Unforgivable.
Almost like a funny joke that the designer thought. Won't this be annoying to these fucking annoying people?
Well,
give them everything but hooks.
I want to speak to some annoying people. Okay.
Great.
The last thing I want to say that is my only complaint. And listen, this was top to bottom pretty incredible.
Mm-hmm.
We were there for such a short time. We were there for 3 nights. The first night was we got in, we had dinner with our friends, which was fun. And then, so it just went by so fast. And then that next day I had a little bit of anxiety because of the pills, so factor that in. I didn't think the food was amazing. I think you had a few great meals.
Great dinners, but
not the best.
Was,
whatever.
Yeah.
Okay. There was a couple while we were by the pool that we clocked. Now, I always think about the staff at a place like this. This property is gorgeous. And you're looking out on God's glory, as I said. It's stunning and magical, and the sunsets were incredible, and it's just
when you say God's glory, you mean the woman in that one bikini we were talking.
That's hilarious.
Oh, that's pretty good.
You were lusting after me in a way the whole time that
you brought 2 great suits.
Thanks. Listen, I really appreciate that because I'm not feeling my best, but having you, and I do think I got checked out once by someone.
Oh, I know you were getting checked out for sure.
Well, I really did appreciate that. I'm going to talk about something I do not want to talk about in a minute.
What does that mean? You're going to talk about something you don't want to talk about?
Part of why I wasn't feeling my best. But anyway, I'll get there. We're going to circle back to that.
So we are going to talk about something you don't want to talk about?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
But this couple, I was thinking about the working there. You are working in such a beautiful place, and isn't that incredible? But I'm sure the clientele, as listen to us complaining about, we're finding the things to complain about in paradise, are so fucking annoying and entitled rich assholes. Not rich. I mean, this isn't an ultra expensive place, but it's, they're entitled assholes.
Okay.
And in some ways, I don't know if that's worse or better, in terms of clientele. If a place like this, where it's clientele who are upper middle class, but who are wanting to feel like they're billionaires there, how they treat people and how they operate versus like actual billionaires. This is on my mind because of
Interesting.
Below Deck. And like
Oh,
the
sure.
people who charter this boat, if they like
Yeah.
truly have a lot of money, how they're treating the crew, and
I gotcha. I
I'm
think I
not
know what
trying
you
to
mean, but
quantify this.
Sure,
I'm like,
sure.
anyone who goes to, I know that we're very privileged and this was a big splurge for
Yeah.
us, but
I thought it was cool though that it was a nice resort, but this was the first time I've been to a resort where it felt like there were also like a lot of locals there, or like Mexican people were on vacation at the resort too. Does that make sense? Whereas like
Yes.
when you go to, what's a good example? Like Hawaii,
the resort we went to in Hawaii is probably not a lot of Hawaiians there at that resort.
Right. But at this resort, there were a ton of Mexican guests as well.
Yeah.
Which I thought was, I don't know, that was nice for a change.
Yes. So, but what I'm trying to get at is for the people who work there, like I'm sure they are dealing with such obnoxious,
Of course.
it makes you think of the White Lotus. This is not that cheesy,
So
but
wait, you saw something?
yes, I did.
Okay.
I also realized you and I had that. I worked in billionaires' unbelievable apartments in New York doing their gardening. I was in service in a place like that.
Yeah.
So I watched. Okay, first of all, we're sitting by the pool, and this older couple.
Am I there or not there?
You were there.
Okay.
Are making us laugh because he's on speakerphone with his son, and it's loud, and it's like an older couple, and of course we're hearing the entire conversation.
I'm not there for that.
Yes, you are. It was an older couple, and they're on the phone, and it's on speakerphone, and he's got his like the way he's dressed. He's got his Hawaii shirt on,
Nice.
and he's a very specific guy, and it is. I don't know why people think being on speakerphone cranked up, the volume cranked up so that they can hear when it's being held like arm's length away from them is appropriate.
At a resort too. Come on.
At a resort, and we're all by the pool trying to relax and have fun, and we're hearing them saying, well, I think I like Hawaii a little bit more, and going on, and then being like, yeah, well, we're safe here. You know, the politics.
Oh, I did hear that.
Okay.
Yeah.
The politics and, you know, and then he said, like, because of that idiot who, and I think he was talking about the ICE Gestapo who, you know, murders the lady in Minnesota, Renee Good.
Uh-huh.
Anyway, then I kind of was like, oh, which side is he on? Because it's hard to say if he's saying, like, it's an idiot guy who ruined it for the rest of us, or if he thinks all ICE, you know, whatever.
Sure.
Are you anti-ICE or not?
Yeah.
Which is annoying on vacation. I mean, to be like, I'm by the pool trying to relax and actually actively trying to not think about that for a moment.
Yeah.
And then they're going on as their son on the phone, and it was just obnoxious. But at the time, it didn't bother me that much.
Okay.
I'm trying to make a point because yesterday by the pool, you had the kids in the other pool, but I'm sitting there for like the last 15 minutes of vacation. And this employee walks by and he says hello to me. All the employees were so friendly and great. And then they're sitting like 3 seats down from me.
Mm-hmm.
And
to your right?
To my left. We had set up first, and then while we were like in one of the pools, they came and sat there. And he goes and he's like, Senor, I wanted to talk to you about the incident.
What was the incident?
So the incident was that there was the music that they had the night before that you and I enjoyed that was out on the like patio. Okay. This man was outraged by how loud it was. Now, he was glad it wasn't some awful music like rap.
Oh.
So I think that gives us some information.
Yeah.
But it was crummy music being played way too loud and way too late. And the way I thought, isn't this funny that this guy who like didn't, you know, honestly, it didn't really, it made me laugh the day before, but it could have, had I been in a slightly different mood, bummed me out because he's being noisy and obnoxious.
Yeah.
Is complaining about this like lovely music that's actually entertainment for the resort.
Right.
And he would not drop it.
Now, when he said
manager-
the incident, did he like maybe get upset the night before? Or
Yes, I think he called. He wanted it turned off, and the manager was like, this is something that most of the guests enjoy, and blah, blah, blah.
Maybe their room was like right above where the saxophone guy was.
Sure. I mean, listen, whatever. It's just the irony.
Yeah.
I wouldn't have batted an eyelash if I hadn't heard his 30-minute phone call the day before on speakerphone, where I'm like, I guess we're all hypocrites, at some point. The things that bother us, we don't realize we're doing in some other way, shape, or form.
Yeah.
So, I don't know.
Now, you said the staff was really nice. I would say that's 99% true, except there was a bartender at the swim-up bar that he just didn't seem to like me. And I wanted him to like me bad.
Yeah.
What did I do to that guy? But he wasn't nice to me, and I saw him nice to other people.
Can I tell you something? It's not about you.
It's not.
It's him.
Okay.
You might remind him of someone who did him dirty. We don't know.
I think I remind a lot of people about that someone.
You have that fate. There's a doppelganger you who's just going around the world just shitting on everyone.
Yeah.
Well, listen to us. But what I want to say, by and large, this was an easy trip. It was a 2.5-hour flight there. We were there for 3 nights. I truly felt like we got in a great vacation. I think there were some core memories made for the kids.
And I'm pro all inclusive now.
Yeah, me
Even
too.
though we probably got totally hosed, the fact that you didn't have to feel guilty after every pina colada, that really makes the trip smoother.
It does. I had a great time and I loved this. I would recommend this resort to people because we just kind of shat on some things. I don't want to say what it is.
But if you DM'd us, we'd tell
we
you.
would definitely tell you.
We would tell you.
We would tell you.
Jesus.
Hey, by the way, Andy, don't know that I need to go back.
Really?
Yeah.
I thought it was such an easy thing that it would be worth going back for a similar, like, we only have 3 nights to do something.
Yeah.
You know what? If the food had been better, we would go back.
I think it comes down to the food. And I do also, they're building a new airport there in Puerto Vallarta. This is where we got married 18 years ago.
Yeah.
That outside of, not at that resort, but like down the beach.
Yeah.
The stress of like yesterday's travel day and being overwhelmed and the crowds and the
Very
like
crowded.
The noise and the traffic and the
Yeah.
almost like undid. And I also was stressed out about the flight.
Yeah, you were more stressed out of the flight than I was about the logistics of the flight, which that's a first ever for us, which like that felt good for me.
Really?
Yeah, it really did.
Oh, okay.
Usually I'm carrying all that. Speaking of which, though, how much did you love that taxi driver that slowed to see if the iguana was okay crossing the street?
Well, that got us major points, but our kids are kind of spoiled brats when it comes to transportation because we got like a car service from the airport to the hotel.
Yeah.
Our friends, it's so nice to have a friend who's basically our travel agent.
Sure.
Had done that, and they were there a few days before us, and they were able to give us all the tips, which was like, cancel your $300 massages that you booked at the spa because there's massages on the beach that are $30.
Yeah.
And I got one 2 days in a row, and they were incredible. So she saved us $600 or $550 there. She also was like, cancel the car service on the way back. Like, just take a cab, which, yes. Having said that, our kids were nervous in the cab. We were like crammed in together in the back. It was hot. The traffic, I mean, it reminded me of Paris where you're like up on everything.
That's so funny. I had the complete... What is going on with me yesterday? I had
You
the
were just
complete
chill.
opposite thing. And I thought that you must have been thinking, this is the best taxi driver of all time. The iguana thing. Then every time in the airport, when there were kids or older people, he put
stopped.
his hazards on and stopped.
Yes, no,
like, I've never seen a cab driver do like he was so on it.
The cab driver was incredible.
Yeah.
I'm with you.
Yeah.
It was just the circumstances of being like in this tight
intense.
car and in the heat. But yes, he got a lot of goodwill. I could see, especially our kids are big animal lovers. I could see them both relax after he waited. He not only waited to make sure this iguana got safely across the road, but Well, yeah, that's what he did.
He was about to pull over and go rescue the iguana.
Yes,
It seemed
yes,
like
yes.
where no one. I don't know if most people would have done that there.
No,
'Cause
well, they
the other-
weren't.
yeah,
People
they
were
weren't.
zooming by.
Yeah.
Anyway, wonderful man.
Shout out.
Okay, so something that has come to my attention is that I fucking love a nice hotel
Mhm.
like this. And part of why I love it is I get some really special me time with those mirrors they have that show you every little pore, everything on your face that is awful.
Is this what you didn't want to talk about?
No.
Oh, are we going to get to that?
Yeah.
Okay. Don't forget that.
I won't. And I forgot about it. And then you walk into the bathroom and you're like, there it is.
The magnified mirror.
The magnified mirror, and it lights up. And now I know we could get one for home. It's a double-edged sword. First of all, I think it's a little unsightly for our tiny little bathroom.
Yeah, it wouldn't work in our house.
But I love getting up in there and seeing everything, every hair, every rogue. I hadn't.
How do you get your pelvis up that high on the counter?
Okay, I didn't realize how far gone my eyebrows were.
Yeah, totally.
But looking at my pores and being like, whoa.
Wait, hold on. What do you mean by your eyebrows? I'm joking, obviously. What do you mean? How
Well,
far
I
gone
had
they are?
I don't do anything to my, I don't pluck them anymore because we were told basically stop doing that.
Mhm.
And I know that people then do their eyebrows. And I feel like most of my friends have their eyebrows kind of maintained because they're in getting hair and makeup done.
Okay.
I don't. And so they've just gone to hell in a handbasket.
Just in that they're not trimmed or shaped?
Yeah, they're not shaped. There's no cleanup happening on aisle 5. So and I also just, with our mirrors at home, our home mirror situation is not good.
Mm-mm.
We don't really have a good full-length mirror, first of all. The one that we have is at an awkward spot. You can't really stand in front of it. There's other furniture in the way.
Sure.
We need to kind of maybe take a look at that. I also was thinking when I was our daughter's age, I had mirrored closet doors.
Oh, we could get her a mirror on her door. Yep. I used to sell those every day at Manhattan Shade and Glass.
Oh, yeah. We should, and for our son.
Just grab one at Target. Yeah.
A huge part of my adolescence was finding my identity in that mirror and dancing in front of that mirror and singing and showing my feelings and
Let's just get her a Target one or IKEA one, and then you can use it too if you ever need to.
Okay, great.
Easy.
So the mirror, but yes, I saw all of these little tiny eyebrow hairs all over the place. I was like, what? One's up in my temple. I'm like, what? Things are slipping and sliding, but also it's just good. John Mayer's Your Body is a Wonderland about Jennifer Love Hewitt. My face is a wonderland, and not in a good way. It's just it's like Mars, there's different textures happening.
A lot of craters.
Doing my makeup, I'm blown away
Is
by
it
what you
helpful
see.
to do your makeup with one of those or not?
I don't know. I would be really interested to see. I almost want to do a trial of doing my makeup with a regular mirror and then doing my makeup with a magnified mirror and see if and do the same makeup and see if the end result is significantly different.
Yeah.
Because I have no idea, but that's fun. And I always like that personal time that I get to take.
Yeah.
So that's wonderful.
So what did you not want to talk about?
Okay. I realized on this trip, I've had some hormone therapy exploration happening. I was on the pill, then I got off, then I got topical estrogen cream for my vagina. I also put on my face sometimes.
Okay.
And that's supposed to help with any dryness, which it did. But I had so many hot flashes.
Oh.
I was bleeding this whole trip. And our son made a comment about she has to go number 4.
Yes.
Where did that come from?
I
Where did that come
It's
from?
something that
I
they
have to blame you.
No,
kind of.
no. It's something they've either overheard on TV or at school or something. But it's basically number one's going pee. Number two.
Yeah, wait, I think you...
Well, I'm going
go
through
ahead,
the whole
go ahead,
thing.
go ahead.
Jeez. Number two is taking a shit. Number three is puking.
Yes.
And number four is period.
Okay, well, I was going number 5.
What does that mean?
Clots. I had the most insane period, and I didn't want to burden you with it. I was like, I mean, do you know the story of how I bled through my everything in my jeans when I was on set for A Million Little Things, and then had to just like stay. Luckily, they were black jeans, and I had like a sweater situation, but I just wore it for the whole day because I couldn't leave set.
Yeah.
This was that kind of bleeding happening.
Is this why you didn't get in the ocean? You were worried about the sharks?
I didn't even think about that. But I honestly, like, I was standing up. I was nervous to lay on the white towels of the, like, chairs.
So if that happens, I'll just ask the dumb questions. Is it more of just a maintaining, you're going to the restroom to switch out gear more often?
Yes.
How often were you switching gear out?
As often as I could. I was stressed out about it.
Whoa.
And also almost like a little alarmed. Luckily, it just kind of stopped, honestly, on the flight. And I don't know if it has something to do with the flight, like the air pressure, because this always is when I'm traveling.
Yeah. Oh, really?
Yes. But I had multiple hot flashes.
Okay.
And I need to go to the doctor and I need to, tell her, look, I'm going number 4, I'm going number 5. I'm hot flashing. Like, I need to get on I need to get my shit on. And this is what I said to you. I want to get my hormones dialed in.
Mm-hmm.
And I cannot fucking wait to not have my period ever again.
Wait. My first question is, you're not on the pill anymore now?
No.
Oh, I don't think I knew that.
Really?
So you swapped
It's been
it.
probably like a year.
I do remember when you like got all that new stuff, but I didn't realize that meant that you weren't doing the pill.
Oh, yeah.
Interesting. Now, do you think...
I can get pregnant.
Yeah, you can?
Well, yeah, I'm not on the pill anymore.
Whoa. What a fucking turn of events that would be.
Well, especially since you have been fixed.
Oh, that's right. Okay, we don't need to worry about that. Good.
Maybe.
Now, yeah.
I have had like I have had nightmares.
Of how you'd explain it to me?
No, where you do get me pregnant. And I'm like, I have not cheated on you, but you treat me so badly, thinking that obviously it's not yours.
But then we do a DNA test.
Well, my dreams never get that far, but I think the writing's on the wall already. Like you fucked up.
What a weird dream.
Just be careful.
Speaking of not weird dreams, this is a very quick aside. I had a dream that, for Christmas, I got you the new wine opener, and it's like a cool Italian wine opener.
Yes.
And it's like the figurine we used to have when we lost it.
I love him.
I had a dream that I found out you had stolen that from somebody and that you were getting caught that you had stole it. And I was so disappointed, like, oh my God, she is stealing everything so much.
Oh.
And it's because of your klepto stuff is now seeping into my dreams.
I got to tell you, I think those days are behind me. Look, I had 3 take-homes from France. I think we've established they were fair game. And I'm not taking anything. I didn't realize, like, people are so in uproar about this.
You told our kid, like, now this is fine. You told him he could take a pen, which you can take the pens from the resort.
I didn't tell him that.
Oh, well, that's what he told me. Maybe he just assumed because mommy takes everything.
Well, no, I have told him, like, I told him in France, those are take-homes.
I know, it is. It is.
Those are take-homes.
It's dumb. Let's get back to the period. Let's get back to the period stuff. Do you think, because usually when I travel, I get like constipated and nothing's working great down there. It's more uncomfortable. Whereas I had the best like craps that entire trip in Mexico. Like, is the pressure or something just right down there? Because that was weird for me. I clocked it being like, I'm not worrying about this. I'm just going to the bathroom like normal.
Well,
if not better.
Maybe it's just because it's such a quick flight. It's 2.5 hours. Like you're not.
No, but
up
if I go to Boise, which that I guess is going up in altitude, though, I'm stopped up in Boise.
Oh, you mean when you land, you're at a higher altitude? You know, like north and south doesn't change altitude.
Boise's a higher elevation than the beach.
Okay.
And the altitude would be higher too.
Okay. But your flight isn't going a higher altitude.
Yeah, I'm saying I don't know if it's the flight
Okay.
that's doing it.
Got it.
Which it could, because it does dehydrate people, right?
Yes.
Okay, we can move on.
Okay.
How are your poops? It didn't even matter how they were because
I don't even know. Who knows?
Did you have diarrhea while we were there?
I don't know. And
Does diarrhea come when you have
sometimes
period
you have
cramps?
Yes.
Whoa, that would be
Not
annoying.
real diarrhea though. Not like I rarely get legit like cramping.
Last question.
Okay.
Very graphic, and I'm very sorry, but
please.
This is the perfect time to ask, and I can ask, and then I'll know forever.
Okay.
When you have a crazy period
I
like
really
that,
regret this.
Is there any times where you'd have it coming out both ends, like you'd be having diarrhea and bad period all at the same once, evacuating?
Yes.
Really? Is that common?
Yeah.
See, you learn something every day. I had no idea, because you can't pee and poop at the same time, but you can. You can't?
Oh,
I guess you can. Yes, you can. You can, but it doesn't. It's not happening every. Scratch that. You can. You can.
Okay, since
1
we're
and 2,
here,
but I didn't know you could 2 and 4 at the same time.
Guess what? You can 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 all at the same time.
Now I think you're lying.
No, this is true.
You think you can pee? You honestly think you can 1, 2, 4, and 5 at the same time?
You're missing 3.
Well, if you're sick, I guess if you had like a stomach bug, you could 3.
That's what I'm saying.
You think you can 1, 2, 3, 4, 5?
I don't.
That's hell on earth. That's hell on earth.
To. Yes, I really hope not to. I've only had that both ends thing like once in my life that I can remember.
Yeah,
and it was actually
that.
in Destin, Florida.
Oh.
And it was, I think I had sun poisoning, back in the day. I was thinking about on these trips when I was a teenager, because you and I came back, our kids got more sun than I think I've ever seen them have. Like, and I wouldn't even call it a sunburn anymore. I think our daughter was starting to get a little red, but it looks like it's tan now, and they just look like they went to Mexico. But it's a look I'm not familiar with on our like very usually kind of city kids with,
Sure.
You and I didn't come back with tons of color, which for me is on purpose, and for you is now a skincare safety issue. But I'm because your dad died of melanoma. Why are you laughing?
Because you got angry at me when we were talking about the sunburn stuff, and then I said, how inappropriate would it be if I died from a sun type thing? And like the obituary picture was the one of us at our wedding where I have blotches of crazy sunburn on my face.
Yeah.
Very tone deaf.
Very tone deaf. So, where was I going to? Oh, when I was a teenager, going to Destin, Florida every spring break, the main goal.
Yeah.
Was.
Oh, yeah. To get
unfortunately, to come back as tan as you possibly could be. And it really bums me out thinking about that. I mean, for a lot of reasons. One, the damage done to skin, sure. But 2, on those trips, like now I want to, if we were there longer, I would want to go jet skiing. I would want to go whale watching. We were just doing activities and having fun and relaxing. Like, some people love to sunbathe and that's very relaxing to them. To me, it's not really very relaxing necessarily. I'd rather be in the shade. But why are you laughing?
Because I think I know what this is building up to, and it's so stupid.
Well, just like what a waste as a teenager.
Because you're just sunbathing the whole time.
It's like I was working, though. It was like I got to go clock in at the office and sit there and fry my skin as much as possible. It was all for what? So that you could come back and have people go, oh, wow, she got really dark?
It sort of was. It's kind of that version of social media back then. Now you can just take all these photos and be like, look at me, look at me. But with that, you couldn't prove it unless you came back with a cool tan.
Oh my gosh, that's so profound.
Yeah,
it was the social media back then. And it's the same thing where you're not living in the present moment. You're spending all of your time trying to impress upon someone how XYZ your trip was.
Yes.
Oh my God. Now it's funny because this trip I hardly took any pictures because you have this new hobby that you're loving, and you have your dad's camera.
Teddy had my dad's camera.
What's this camera you have?
That's the cool video camera that we got that we're going to use for the podcast and stuff.
Oh, okay.
But I put an old school lens on it for the trip.
And you're taking amazing pictures, which is exciting, but also like you have to come back and edit them and it takes time. It's not an immediate, oh my God, this picture.
Yeah, I could wirelessly transfer them to my phone, but yeah, I like to download them and
mess with them.
Fix them.
And pick the ones that you love and
yes.
stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But you doing that made me really not feel the pressure to document everything.
Yeah.
It felt great.
Well, I'll also say that I had a similar experience because I'm not using the phone. I literally didn't use my phone the whole trip. I wasn't looking at any notifications or anything. If I wanted a picture, I used my camera, which you're very present with a camera like that too, because I'm focusing and stuff, which makes me feel present in the moment.
Yes.
So it was a win-win.
Yeah, that's great.
Yeah, it was great.
Okay, good. And then I did get on camera. The one time I had my camera out, I don't even fucking know why.
You got a few photos of me down there though, right?
I did. I think, and also I took a bunch with your camera.
Yeah, but we took some selfies and stuff, right?
Beach walk. Yes, we got it. We took a few selfies and stuff.
Yeah.
But I got on film the moment that inexplicably you and the kids, there was a little soccer field.
Mm-hmm.
And with two employees started playing soccer.
Yeah.
And barefoot.
Yeah.
Wild. A wild choice for the Roslands who have not played soccer once that I can, think of in the last year and a half.
Oh, I was going to say our daughter plays soccer. But yeah.
Oh. Well.
I grew up playing soccer. We're just playing some soccer.
I watched you do the most insane move that I was like, oh my gosh, this is going to fuck him up.
Yeah.
Where you tripped on the ball somehow twice in one moment.
Yeah.
You tripped on the ball one way and you tripped on the ball the other way.
Yeah.
And it was while you were tripping on the ball and your foot was up on top of the ball, the other foot came in and tripped on the ball. And it was so awkward.
Yeah.
And I've never seen you do this where you got up and it was so important for you to save face and be like, everything's fine. That didn't happen because you're so embarrassed with these two employees.
Nice young men, yeah.
That you just got up and I could tell.
No, but I got up and the guy kind of helped me up too. We had the classic, someone falls sports, he gave me his arm and pulled me up.
I know, but there was no acknowledgement from you of how absolutely insane the fall was.
Yeah.
Which
it didn't look as bad on video as it felt.
It didn't. I want to really slow the video down and watch because it didn't to me either. The way it looked in real life was so nuts. And I even said to you, let's not break anything. And you were mad at me for saying that.
No, I was fine with you saying that.
Okay,
I mean, I did eat shit with you watching. And we had been playing and you just popped up for 2 minutes and that was the moment you came. I then stepped down shortly after that, not because of my toe, more because I was getting so winded. I couldn't keep up with those guys.
Yeah.
So then I sat down and let them just play with the two kids. But then, that night I was like, oh, fuck. My big toe's fucked.
Yeah, and you were limping around.
And then the day after, it really hurt. Today, I would say I'm back to 50%, and I'll be fine tomorrow.
Just take it easy. I know you were going to go gung-ho into your new exercise regime this year.
I literally did think about that this morning. I'm not going on whatever I'm going to do today.
What is the plan?
Well, I don't know yet, but I'm going to start doing some walks, I think, like you a little bit.
Andy, we're January 12th.
The new year's starting for us now.
Okay.
We're back from vacation. Kids are back in school. It begins today.
Okay.
So don't give me that fucking bullshit. Okay? Have you started your New Year's resolutions?
Yeah.
Okay. Jesus Christ.
No, I am starting today.
Great. Well, since we just got back from vacation, we need to knock out the Patreon episode, which I want to record right now.
Yes.
Because I've been sitting on something that I need to tell you that is very Patreon worthy.
Oh, this is a nice little, what's this called? A carrot that you're dangling?
Amuse-bouche, or is that not an amuse-bouche?
It can be an amuse-bouche.
I had an ex email me while we were on vacation. Now.
What?
Yeah.
What?
So, and.
Which ex?
I'll tell you on the episode. I'll sort of tell you on the episode because I can't out them, but they reached out with a request. And you and I have to decide how I engage with the request.
Oh my God.
So we'll be there. That will come out the 15th, and this comes out the 14th.
So if you want to check that out, it's patreon.com/nobody's listening, right?
Okay. Are you ready?
Yep.
Good night.
Good night.